Alright, day 2 of getting stuff going. And you might hear something going on behind me. And that's this guy. Right now I just haven't plugged into this one because I don't have a second 6-channel like the truck radio. Brought the truck with me today. And I can speed her up too. That's flat out spinning. Full 360-degree rotation because of the way it's made. Got the bang off here. Going now. There it goes, like here. That's how she gets around. I just have the battery pack plugged in here right now. You can see the throttle is a little touchy on this remote, but that's how it works. So now I'm going to go through all the other channels and make sure they work. I was going to use my spare receiver with this radio, but the bind control thing, and then in the cab, remember the other day, it's up over like the fender on the passenger side. It's not exactly easy to get to, and it's all glued down and everything, so I'm going to see about borrowing Buddy Sean's. Let's see how that works. This servo's wedged in there nicely. It's not mounted, it's wedged, but it ain't going anywhere. So let's play some more channels and see what I can come up with. Alright, so this is working on the boom up. So if I let go, it starts going. So anyhow, I got this back one here, because it was most underneath this pulley. So it goes up to this pulley, follows the cable out, goes to this side here. You see it moving there, it focuses. Goes all the way back, goes around underneath the bottom here. Which currently, I don't know, maybe going backwards, I can't remember. And it goes all the way back up here, goes around the back side of this one here, and then goes all the way back, and dead end right here in the middle of this pulley. And there she's going all the way up. I forgot to show you guys something else too. So that's going up, right? And I can speed it up. I don't really want to go much higher than that because then it can flop back. And then that's full speed going out. Slow, tedious process. But it gets her done. So let's get her back up to a normal spot here. We skip off the end here. Looks like it. These are awesome dowels that Buddy Martin made for me here. He machined them right in front of me on his lathe. But I guess the string is just so thick and everything that it bunches up at one end because there's no real pointer of where the string should go. It's just kind of wrapping on the spool. Fair lead, I think it's called, or something. Like what winches have out front. I need to get like 3 of those or something from RC 4-wheel drive and mount those in there somehow, but not today. So anyhow, I got the boom up in the right position, so I'm going to try another channel and see what I get. If I get bucket in and out or up and down, or maybe in and out would be better first to get it away from the boom. Alrighty, so I got this going, and you can see it's out. Do. See, it's the front one here. Those 2 bars seem to have like fair leads for it though. And that's how the bucket dumps. So you got this cable here on the front that goes up through that snatch block and back down, and that's what grabs it. The bucket's center of gravity, I guess, or lifting point is where those two chains go down. Has a spreader bar. I found this bucket on eBay. It's actually brass, but it's been painted. This looks a lot better and is more majestic, I guess you could say, when both channels up and down and in and out work at the same time. So I'll put this back to about there, and then now I'll work on this top channel if I can get it to go. It is the one that has the funky servo lead. See, you can tell by just looking at it that something's not right with it. Like, I don't know, one of the wires, I don't know if it's the positive or the signal wire or what it is, but see, I was going to hack this off probably about here where the cable's nice, and then solder that guy into her, but I just don't have a soldering iron, and I don't feel like, well, I think I do have a wire stripper or something here. I just have to twist them all together and tape them together, and hopefully that works and doesn't fry out my servo. Because as you can see, it's not exactly easy to get those in and out of there. I did have a replacement servo, but where it is, who knows. And then you get times like this where it wants to work. And then all of a sudden it stops working. So yeah, it's that funky lead. So yeah, they have to change that out. So I thought it was the lead, but turn it on, I get signal. I try whatever. Doesn't matter which one I try. I think I got it plugged into the throttle one, and it just doesn't work. It just doesn't go. It's that middle one right there. So I don't know what to do, and I think to get it out you have to take all these off, and then you have to undo all the screws that I did underneath, and then you gotta kind of get these up, and I can't remember if we screwed them on underneath or what happened, but damn it. So I might bring this along, but I think it's just going to sit pretty and look pretty, and that's going to be all pretty. And it was a good thing I had the Bronco in the truck today. I was like, might need the radio out of that, and I did. So I think I'm going to take the Bronco with me to the show too. So sometimes it's usually like right there or something, but I don't know, just can't get her to go. Making sure these wires don't touch, and thinking before I got it all like done up and stuff. It's weird how it just sometimes it moves and then just doesn't. I think the servo itself might be screwed actually. So that's what it looks like with the cover on. One servo is screwed, so I basically got the boom down, like lowered the boom itself until it looked decent, I guess, for transport or move it around or something like that, and guess that's where it's going to stay. See, the cover does fit on there, right? You got the two little pressed metal tabs to stick up, and all the wires can run through there okay, and no problem, and so forth. So I don't know, I'm just gonna see what I can do. There's one guy that comes through here, he's been bugging me to buy it, and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know. But I got the little dragline bucket and all that, and guess it'll look good again this year. I've only had this thing for what, like 4 or 5 years now, and the last 2 shows I haven't made it to, and the last show before that it didn't work then, so 4 years going now that this thing hasn't worked. So I think I'm saved here. I got a hold of buddy Sean. I'm like, well, the crane's screwed, it won't be lifting stuff for the show or anything like that with it. And he's like, well, what kind of servo you need? I'm like, well, 360 rotation or continuous rotation, and the one in there was a robotic servo. He's like, well, I think I got one. He's got a couple of them, I guess. I know I ordered 2 more of these after I first got this shipment in, and I got them somewhere, but I haven't got a clue where they are. They gotta be at home somewhere in my toolbox of RC goodness, which is probably out in the shed. So, but anyhow, I should have brought my trailer from home too, because then I could have strapped this guy down on the trailer and had that all done. But nope, I didn't. So that's probably as far as I'm gonna get with that guy today. So I'm gonna hear back from him later and find out what we gotta do for prep for the show and all that fun stuff, and then see if there's anything goes tonight. If all goes right, I might have it dropped off tonight and ready for tomorrow, and then don't have to worry about trying to get all this stuff in tomorrow. And put some batteries on charger tonight at home, make sure they're all topped up. So I'll have to pull the battery out of the truck and so forth, and discharge then charge, you know, and get them up good and tight. And then behind here, sitting on the deck, is my LiPo battery. So I might see about getting that and stealing that Tamiya adapter out of my SCX F350 truck, because well, I'm pretty sure it can handle 7.4 volt for not that guy, but that guy there. Uh-oh, where did everything go? Haha. A couple minutes here towards the end of the day of work, so I decided to load these guys here that were here into the truck and save me some time at the end of the day trying to get out of here, because Friday, and yeah, people, like, I don't know, they're waiting for the end of the day to come for some reason. Anyhow, figure I'll show you guys what the trucks and everything's all packed into the truck. Trailer's still at home. I don't know why I didn't bring that this morning. The truck was sitting on it and everything, and I just forgot about it. So I gotta grab that, but I'm probably not gonna take it to the exhibition or the Wally Mitchell tonight, but I am going there after work, and I'll give you guys a quick preview. And alright, as I said, I'll give you guys a quick preview of what the layout's going to be like and everything, so you get a sneak peek actually if I get this up tonight. Oh, I should. It shouldn't be a problem, but it's just a matter of getting it done and getting it up, and whatever time we're done getting everything set up and ready and figuring out what's going on. And I think I'm going to pull all the batteries out of the toys, and I'm going to take them home with me along with my charger. And that's another thing I'm hopefully going to have enough time for, is to charge everything up. I got to look that up actually to see if the MFU or MFC will handle 7.4 volts out of a LiPo battery, but if it can't, then that's not going to get ran in the semi at all. But should work in my Bronco, stuff like that, if I don't want to drive the SCX F350 around, because I got that too. It's out in the truck, but you know, when I get a chance to drive it, that's another thing. But anyhow, so I'll see you guys when we get to the show. This is what I look forward to tomorrow. It'll be a fun day.